Hey, y'all.
Hey,
Welcome
guys.
We didn't say that.
Thank you for tuning in.
This is
Thank
a
you.
new episode.
This is the PBS
This is
broadcast.
the start of
where
We Didn't
we're
Say
allowed
That.
to be
All right,
bad
but
people.
do you know what a separate sensory deprivation like school dances?
Yes, hold on real quick before we get into that, guys.
614-585-2292. Call 614-585-2292. Call.
You sound like one of the people on the infomercials. That's really impressive.
All right, but anyway.
615.
No.
Yeah, I heard it.
614-585-2292.
Yeah.
But anyway, you know the sensory deprivation dances at high schools? So the autistic kids.
Oh, sure. Yeah.
So do you know what, like, speaking in tongues is? Those Christian churches where they dance when they feel the power of God.
Yeah.
I've had the realization that it's hard to tell the two
Boom.
apart, but one group has a lot more respect for people's personal space. That's how you spot the difference.
Yeah.
If you put the videos side by side, it'd be difficult to tell. But the autists, they have respect.
They have respect. Well, they
leave room for the Holy Spirit, which is kind of ironic.
They leave a lot of room
for the Holy Spirit and Jesus Christ to be in between.
I don't know what would be worse, going to one of those dances and seeing like all the autistic people with their headsets on playing like whatever music, and they're all wearing like glasses so it's not so dark, and they're all staying away from each other, or if they were wearing all those things but they were like grinding up on each other, going like hard as fuck, and they're all like doing like the air jump thing with their hands like,
no, I think that's a Down syndrome dance.
That is more Downs, yeah. They're more about it.
It's like dogs and cats.
You showed me that video of that black dude with Down syndrome. He was in the passenger seat, like rolling a blunt.
No, he wasn't rolling. He was checking the bud, brother.
Oh, is that what was that?
Yeah, and he made him close the door so you could smell the bag. Dude, it was the craziest shit.
I can't smell the bag. Close the door.
I don't want the cops to smell it. What? It's not even closed.
Dude, he has Down syndrome, but
They're the best.
That's the bro. Oh, maybe we should get someone with Down syndrome to be our producer.
We already have problems.
Yeah, but the problem is that they'll bring only will make the podcast better.
We'd start verbally abusing them, Caleb. I don't think it'd be good.
We would?
Eventually.
They would start abusing us, dude. They'd be like, I work for these fucking idiots.
And then I'd light them back up.
Yeah, be like, who the fuck are you talking to like that, dude? Fucking fix the camera angle, dude.
It's upside down.
It's upside down, dude. All the clips we've had have been upside down for
People
months.
People are complaining,
the
dude.
fuck? You have something to say to us?
How are you doing this?
Dude, what the fuck? Why is the camera upside
It's
down?
supposed to be Subway Surfers, not you masturbating
We're not even
viciously.
filming upside down. He changes that in post, dude. He thinks it's fucking funny.
It's funny.
He's putting the podcast
He's the
upside
funniest
down.
guy.
This son of a bitch.
His caretaker says he spends hours doing it.
He said, yeah, he works harder on fucking it up than he would
On
just
turning it upside
doing
down
it
than just
correctly.
doing it.
He's
correctly.
calling
He
all-
finds the funny parts.
Yeah, he finds the funny parts, he clips them, but puts them upside down.
That motherfucker.
And you know, we have to vet the voicemail because he's really 9 out of 10 calls is just him changing his voice. And like, fuck you guys.
Put a girl on.
Yeah, put a girl on.
Woody better not find out about the voicemail. That'd be bad.
Woody
found out about the voicemail.
If he found out about the voicemail, I think it would be like
slurs, probably.
Yeah, it'd be like going into a schizophrenic person's bedroom and seeing like a bunch of like paper and shit taped up on the walls. Those are the kind of voicemails he would
All
leave
right,
us.
let's be for real. He's not schizophrenic. If anything, he has alcohol-induced psychosis. I could believe you could.
I'll give you that.
You could nudge me into that direction, and I'd be on the train pretty easily.
That you think
from his habits? Yeah.
How much did he drink? And
Dude,
how much
he would
do you
drink
have to
two
drink
before
to make
coming
you go
to
crazy?
He would drink 2 before coming to work, and then he would
2 what?
Two
Burrs?
tall boys.
Ooh, a couple
2
burrs.
tall boys on his way to work.
Which let's say
And
that's
then he'd
3
drink
beers.
a tall boy on his way home,
Swag.
and then he would drink like a case of normal size.
Holy shit!
Yeah,
so he's like up to like
and he used
15,
to
16
do, like,
beers a
hard
day.
drugs, I think.
well, that's normal.
The ones you sniff, if you get my drift.
Dude, nobody's drinking 16 beers a day without doing some coke. That's just
I don't know what he does.
how you got to do
He
it.
does like karate, so
Cocaine, beer, and karate.
yeah, that's
And
how you describe Woodman.
He's a mouth breather.
Probably, yeah.
Knuckle dragging, mouth breathing, Neanderthal.
Have
of a
I
human.
told the story
That's
about when he had the
terrifying.
cops called on him one time? Oh, he had the cops called on him multiple times in the time I knew him. Don't get me wrong. But this time was crazy.
This was different. Why was it different?
This time was different because previously his neighbor had yelled at him. So the day before he got yelled at. So what Woody does is he goes to his friend's house and he borrows their rifle. They're hunting.
Jesus.
Don't worry, Caleb. The friend was not a crazy person. They did not
Yeah,
remove the trigger lock. They did not remove the trigger lock for Woody.
Oh, okay. So
Thank God.
but they're not
But
crazy.
you know who doesn't know that?
They did give a crazy person a rifle.
But you know who doesn't know that?
Woody.
No. Well, no, I don't know. That's in a gray area.
The
But
person
the
who
people he's about to point it at don't. Because
fuck.
Woody, when the man's ex-wife, because Waterpark people is what Woody is.
Yeah,
his
obviously.
neighbors.
Yeah, he takes the tickets at
Waterpark
the
people,
Waterpark.
but his ex-wife and children who live with him, his ex-wife and kids are outside. So Woody gets out there with a joint and a rifle and just watches him holding the rifle up in his hand.
What the fuck? So he has just aiming down the sights of these people.
No, he's just holding it like this with a joint, smoking a joint and looking at it with the rifle in his hand.
Oh my god.
And surprisingly, they call the cops about that.
What the fuck?
He didn't get put in cuffs. I think he got put in cuffs that time because he had.
Did they arrest him?
He had an eighth in his pocket. Yeah.
Yeah, dude.
And
That's
a
like,
rifle.
Yeah, you can't.
I assume the person who gave him the gun is arrested too. One would hope.
You would think, or they'd be like, "You can't. You're not getting this gun back. That's on you. You fucked up. Now this rifle's gonna sit in the fucking evidence locker forever." Which is sad. There's a lot of really cool shit in evidence lockers that's never getting out. Why not? Give them back to the people. They belong to the people. I'm a revolutionary. Let's empty out all the evidence lockers. I'm a revolutionary.
He told me about the time he was stalking a girl.
people.
He didn't call it stalking a girl, but it was stalking because the police did get involved.
He was stalking a chick?
Out of hate. Not out of love. He was stalking her out of hate. You don't know why he hated her?
Why?
Because she accused him of stealing her tips. And Woody got fired.
So
what Woody would do is he'd still drive to work in the morning and he would just sit outside the whole day and then follow her home.
That's terrifying. The same guy rolled up on an entire family smoking a joint with a rifle in his hand.
This was prior.
So the reason we haven't heard from Woody is there's a couple reasons. He's either in jail,
a mental asylum,
or he's dead. There's three choices. I don't think he's roaming the streets of wherever the fuck he lives. It's one of those situations where he
got the police called on him for trespassing, and they showed up to his place of work.
Dude,
and he told me this is the 5th time the police have talked to me this year.
Jesus Christ. Some people go years without talking to a cop. They don't get pulled over.
Their entire lives.
Woody's like every 8 weeks he has a cop intervention being like,
we have to deal with this fucking
about
idiot
time
again.
we talk to you again. Yeah, no, it's going to be one of those things where they pull him over for a headlight. They're like, we've had just about enough of you.
They see him playing basketball by himself outside, and it's like one of those videos where they play with the kids in the hood. But it's just them and Woody, and they try to turn his life around.
Like, hey man, stop drinking 16 beers a day and stalking people. Woody's like,
never.
Nah, this is what I do.
This is honor.
This is what I did. It is honor to have like a heart to heart with a cop to be like, please stop drinking 16 beers and stalking people, and being like, no,
I don't think so.
So what? So what if I stalk people and I'm wasted?
What are you gonna do about
it? What the fuck? I'm not doing anything wrong.
What are you gonna do about it?
Yeah, when crazy people operate just right, they're towing the line right before they can get arrested for something, and they know that line, and they live there. The cops are like,
now you're gonna see a crazy person make a phone call. Bring up the number.
Oh shit! Yeah.
Bring up the number.
Okay, so we're gonna give this guy who fucking turned my life upside down for a couple hours.
It was about
what?
What are
SEO? Search engine optimization.
What do they do?
So what SEO people, like an SEO company, what they do is they help get your business or whatever you want. It's the number, the 216. They help get your shit put on the front page of Google. Like when you look for something like, I don't know, like bakeries near me, you pay an SEO company to get your search result on the front page of Google, and it exponentially, provides customers whatever.
You think he's gonna be at work?
I pray to God. So this fucker called me yesterday. If you just go and listen to the last podcast we did, and I explained all of this. Michael's gonna call him live on the podcast, and he's gonna confront him. Don't say my name or anything. You're a new customer, okay? And it's SEO.
For exterminations or what? What is
You
my
whatever
business?
business you want it to be for. Just create a business in your mind and then tell them you need SEO for if you want to be an exterminator.
Taxidermy it is.
There you go. Let's see if he fucking answers. Make sure you put it up close to the mic. I don't even know this fucker's name. Michael's gonna figure it all out. Hopefully he answers. It is. We are recording on a Sunday, like right around noon. So maybe not.
Gotta get an accent going.
Yeah, there you go. Come on, you fucker, pick up. We should do prank. Fuck.
I got it. I'm gonna leave one.
Okay. Should probably bleep that out.
Hey, so I stumbled upon your number on one of them websites where you search, and I got a business going on that I'm looking for some more traffic. And I think that you could really help me out. Could you reach back out to me, please? My number is 614-928-2198. Please reach back out. This is Cletus. Bye. And I will keep this going for a month.
Yeah, so
I will be his hardest sale.
So now we have this fucker on the line. Now, Michael, we're just gonna torture him on the podcast.
I'm only gonna call him on Sundays. I'm only gonna call him back on Sundays.
Every other Sunday at
Every
noon.
other Sunday at noon, he's gonna get a call from me.
He's gonna
go into the office one time when he realizes the pattern, and that's gonna be the
fuck. I'm just gonna.
that's
forward
gonna be
this
our
call.
holy day.
Oh, and then we'll get him on. Yeah, and then you'll see. He's gonna hit you with some attitude too. Fuck this guy. He's a piece of shit.
I'm gonna be mean.
Maybe it's a Woody. Maybe I was dealing with a Woody.
Nah, you're not dealing with the Woody. You're dealing with Jamal,
I was dealing with a real Jamal. So
a Nigerian.
Oh my god, come up and get me, dude. I'll drop my address. Pull up, dude. I want a piece. I want to smoke. You think you can act like a little baby bitch over the phone, dude? I will pull. I wanted to put my hand through the receiver.
So
and
what?
Scratch his fucking eyes.
So what are you gonna do?
You pussy. You pussy. Absolute pussy. Oh
So
my god,
what?
dude. It set me the fuck off. I'm still upset about it. I think I'm still like fucked off about it. Dude's acting like a fucking like a child, like a little 7-year-old girl. So what?
So
I'm
what are you
gonna
gonna
smack this shit out of
What
you.
are you gonna do about it?
Oh my god.
What are you gonna do about it?
See, this is
when you get vengeance, dude.
what I'm doing. I passed him off this fucking psycho sitting next to me.
That's a good point.
Yeah.
I am a lot of times people's repercussion.
Yeah.
I
I
have to
sent
deal with a psychopath.
I sent what was that shit in John Wick where it's like John Wick, what he worked for an
The boogeyman?
organization, he was the boogeyman. He's like, no, he was the man you sent to kill the fucking boogeyman. That's Michael. Michael kills fucking the boogeyman. Now we got this
a
fucking
little crazy.
Yeah,
I
we
get
got him on
bored
the.
sometimes. This
He'll-
will be my hobby. For
He'll
the next
call you
month.
2 times a day every day. So expect that tomorrow. He'll call you 2 times a day,
I'm not gonna answer.
and it's
Does he do voicemails?
maybe he'll leave you a voicemail.
Nice.
He was emailing me and shit, and then I finally emailed him back. I was like, "What the fuck do you want?" Oh my, I'm not getting.
And then
do
he
it again.
didn't. He didn't. He wasn't willing to email you the information.
Nope. He's a real fuck.
That's even funnier. In my mind, he didn't have the email. Like, he wasn't part of his business.
Nope. He was emailing me. That's his. He'll
So
email
what,
you-
dude?
Oh my god.
So what? I'm not going to use the service I obviously use that I initially reached out to you on.
Stupid
so what,
son of a
motherfucker?
bitch. Oh my god. That's firing squad shit. If I, you know what?
That is the most disrespectful you can
In
do to
any
man.
other country, you would that's punishable by the firing squad.
It's punishable by reaching my hand down your throat and pulling out your heart.
Yeah, I'm gonna rip your fucking what was the Colombian necktie?
Oh yeah, when they use their tongue.
Yeah, they slit their throat and pull their
Why
tongue
you gotta
out
do
of
that with their tongue?
You just go, so what? I gave you a Colombian necktie. So what?
So what? I'm gonna cover you in sugar and tie you down in the desert. So what? So what?
So what? I tied you up in a fucking cage.
So what if there are fire ants by you? So what? That's the worst way to kill somebody.
So what if I put a rat bucket on your chest? So what?
So what? So what if I light a fire on the other end? So what?
I don't do that to people. I don't.
Not
I don't
yet.
tell people. So what? I'm very nice,
You should start. It's real empowering.
and I'm considerate.
They just shops. What are you gonna do about it?
The best is when someone's being a dick on the phone and you laugh at them. And they go, "Are you laughing at me?"
I used to get in
Just don't
trouble
say
at the
anything, you
pizza
go,
place for
"You're a
doing that.
dumb fucker." What?
I used to get in trouble for laughing at the pizza place. Or I would like go, "Oh my god, are you kidding me?"
Like
Under
the
my
people
breath.
on the phone.
Yeah, on accident they'd hear me.
Oh my god, you want half cheese and half pepperoni? What the fuck?
I know what you look like.
Why?
You want 8 pizzas? You're here every week.
You'd really get that?
We'd get some.
I
real,
worked- I
we'd get
delivered-
some real honks. Dude,
I
that would
uh,
ask for it to be half baked so they could freeze it
What?
to eat throughout the week.
Are you shitting me? That's a
No,
thing.
I'm not kidding. Yes, it's a thing for chunky people that want pizza every day of the fucking week.
And they want like pizza from a certain place. I
Yeah.
didn't even know you could order a half-baked pizza.
Well, that's like their breakfast, so you need it for at least 7 days.
Jesus
Triple
Christ.
meat, double cheese breakfast. Yeah, fucking big people we're talking about. dude.
Pigs. Absolute pigs. That's
Beast.
jail time shit.
Yeah, that is jail time
If
shit.
Michelle Obama gets into your house and she sees you have 8 uncooked pizzas from a franchise location, you're going to jail.
You know who I know hates black women?
Yeah.
Or not black women, sorry, fat women.
Yeah.
Woody. Woody hates fat people.
Kanye's been coming out hard against fat women recently. Have you seen what he's
Yeah,
been saying?
Woody and Kanye agree about a lot, I'm
Yeah,
sure.
he's like,
but
if-
Woody,
If you had sex with a fat woman, it's because you're poor. That's what he
one
said.
day I came into work a little too.
Which is like-
yeah, that is true.
Kanye
That
has
is
a point.
true. He did say that.
Kanye has a point there, I think.
All right, but anyway, one day I came into work a little too high, and I thought I'd pull a prank on Woody and a coworker he hated. So I locked. They went to the walk-in at the same time, and for some reason you could lock this walk-in from the outside.
Naturally.
So I did it one day when they were in there together, and I kept them in there for like 5 minutes, and then I let them out, and I hid so they couldn't prove it was me. And then I go, Woody, what were you doing? Were you kissing her in there? And Woody looks at everybody, and he goes, no, I was not kissing that fat pig.
Oh my god, dude. I wasn't kissing this fucking farm animal. Some piece of shit locked me in the
I
walk.
fell to the ground, dude.
What did she say?
She got all red. And then she said, yeah, Woody, I wouldn't kiss you either. And he said, good, you fat pig.
Oh my god, dude, he's a piece of shit. I hope Woody's dead.
It's the best. I love him. Dude, he used to make me laugh every day.
I bet she cried. Did she cry? Was she fat or was she just like
She was fat, dude.
she was a unit?
She was a unit.
She had frozen
She had
pizzas
to
at
sit
the-
down to take a break. Like, yeah, every 15 minutes. She was a unit.
Oh, she had to take a sit down break?
Yeah, so Woody wasn't kidding. No, dude, we'd come in. It'd be during the summer. She would just
That's
sit down
rough.
on the nasty ass floors in the kitchen and get butt sweat everywhere. Woody wasn't lying. Woody never told a lie. Never told a lie.
It's one thing the Woodman
He
doesn't do.
hated her. He genuinely hated her. She's lucky she didn't get a few rides home. Of him tagging along to find out where she lives.
I
I would have actually started that day.
Jesus.
Woody used to let teenagers have it too. Woody didn't give a fuck.
You just like was he a delivery driver?
No. They,
Jesus
You think
Christ.
they let him be the face? They didn't let him do cash or the fryers.
Why not the fryers?
He is a mentally challenged individual, Caleb. You cannot put him around hot oil.
Well, they have him just
Hot
fucking
Earl.
slinging dough.
Yeah, I don't. Woody did the Charlie work. Woody
Yeah.
did the. We had a rabbit raccoon. We made Woody get rid of it.
Deal with this, Woody.
You know what he did? So we had to put it in a box, right?
Yeah,
like a
didn't
potato
you fucking
box.
kill it?
No, he didn't kill it.
Oh, he tried to drown it.
That was his idea. No, that was the idea he had to do to this raccoon. But what he ended up doing was, his idea was to pour cleaning materials on a rabid raccoon. That was his idea. And what we said is, no, Woody, you fucking psycho.
Jesus, you're not gonna.
We said, get a shovel, put him in a box, and then carry him to the woods behind the pizza place.
where he came from.
And Woody said, copy that, obviously. And then,
because he's in the military.
and then he gets, no, he was never, he would not be.
He's
allowed
in the
to say-
military in his mind.
Possibly. He liked to bare knuckle fight people.
Yeah, he's at
From
war.
Facebook.
He's at war right
From
now.
Facebook, yeah. But anyway, he's like, copy that. He gets back a little too quick, and I'm like, Woody, there's no way you got to the woods. And he goes, shut up, Michael. And I go, what, Woody? What did you do? And he goes, I put it at the house next door.
He just dropped a raccoon off and made it soda.
Dying rabbit raccoon in somebody's house.
Oh, he put it in their house?
Yeah, but like under a tree, like by their door.
Jesus Christ. So he just transported this raccoon.
He made it somebody else's prop instead of carrying it like maybe 100 yards further so he can put it in the woods to die.
That would fuck me up. If I got home, pulling up to my house, I got home, it's like 5:15, 5:30. I'm like, fuck. So glad.
There's a dead raccoon in a box.
And there's just a raccoon dead on my porch. That would fuck me up. I'd be like, so something happened. This doesn't. Raccoons just don't get in boxes and die. This was someone had something to do with this.
Somebody did this to me.
Someone left a dead raccoon on under my tree. I'm taking family pictures here tomorrow. I have to do something to this
They
fucking
had to
raccoon.
either put it in a trash bag or bury it.
I wouldn't bury it. I would probably just close the box and tape it and put it at the end, like on trash day. And just let the trash people deal with it.
Not burying it deep enough and dogs and rabbit animals digging it up so you have to deal with it over and over again.
What would have actually been justice is if the fucking homeowner had like a camera facing the pizza store, so they saw this retarded person drop the raccoon off there, like, so I know who did it, and you know what car they drive, so they break Woody's window and put the fucking box
dude,
in
the
his
police
car.
definitely know about Woody. I mean, people call him, they're like, all right, this is nothing for him.
They go,
he's not dangerous.
The operator's like, is he like 6'2", bald, and looks crazy?
Dude, he's
They
like
go,
5.
That's Woody.
Woody's not that tall, I don't
I was
think.
just describing somebody, and they're like, yes, that's the person. We know exactly who you're talking about.
Is he shaped like a pear a little bit? Yeah. Does he have a gut? Yeah.
Yeah, that's Woody.
Fucking Woody, bald.
I go, Woody, if we got one more call about you, we're not asking.
What are you gonna do about it?
We're just executing you. He goes, I'd like to see you fucking try.
Woody's probably been executed by the police. You're right. That's
took it.
the natural conclusion to the life he lived.
You got
Live by the police, die by the police.
one
That's
night.
Woody.
One night he's fucking around. He gets picked up by the police. He's driving. They almost get to the station. They miss the turn though. He goes,
Dude,
weren't we supposed to make
they
that
just
turn?
take him home.
He goes, no, we're not going to the police station tonight.
We're not going home today, Woody.
Take him to the woods and they shoot him.
You're going to the Lord. You're the Lord's problem now,
Going to
Woody.
the Lord's prison cell.
It's called hell.
We're
Satan's gonna have sex with you.
We're sending you to hell.
Woody, you're going straight to hell. The devil's not ready for me. Woody would try to fight the devil. He's a real scumbag. Woody's king. What, you know how they call Theo Von Rat King? Woody's actually king of the rats.
Yeah.
If a person was king of the rats, it'd be Woody.
Maybe that's what happened with Woody. Woody was in
Dude,
hell, but he
we
was
need to
causing
just-
too much of a problem, and they sent him back for
We
another
need to
spin.
hire some Japanese or Korean animators and make an anime about his
We
life,
need to
dude.
get a hold of him first. If he hasn't been shot in the head by the police, he's either in
Or-
jail or psych ward. But if he's free, we should be able to get contact with him.
and make an anime about his life, or it'd be a cartoon because we're white.
Well, what we should do is we should just call and impersonate like debt collectors because people are obligated to pass information on to us. We'll pretend like we're collecting debt on Woody, and then once we get like his current phone number, we'll just be like, "Yo, you're famous on the podcast. Come on." We'll Zoom the first episode so we can
I don't think he'd do it.
suss out any danger. Dude, no, he definitely wants recognition for all of the work he's been doing on this planet.
I wonder if you remember. He's definitely done
Dude,
some
we
shit.
literally
he
were
doesn't
talking
remember.
shit about Doug Townsend, and he contacted us and wanted to come on. Woody would definitely want to come on. Dude, the people
You're
like
right.
that, they want attention.
I know a lot of psychos who could get on this.
Yeah,
know
we
someone
need to
who's-
start bringing them on.
Well, I don't. Here's the thing about psychos. They don't keep the method of communication they have for very long. They always have new phone numbers.
And if we contact them about doing a podcast, they're going to want to do it that day. They're going to be thinking about it. They'll be like, I'm ready to talk for an hour. We'll have to contact them. Like,
Wait, what do you want to talk about? It doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter. We get Woody on, make him talk. We'll just talk about what he believes.
Men are smarter than women unless they're horny. And the problem is, men are always horny. That's a Killdozer quote.
That's
It's
not
one
going to
of his
age
thoughts.
well. He's getting popular where someone's going to pull up
I
that
don't
clip where
think
he's
he
like,
cares.
women are dumb.
I don't think he cares. He is popular.
He is.
He's the king.
Follows a Killdozer.
We need him on the podcast.
Oh,
so-
yeah. You think he would do the pod?
I think we could get her to do the pod.
Yeah,
If we get big enough, we could do the pod.
Oh, if we get big enough, we can get anybody to do the fucking podcast.
We want the weirdos off the internet more than anyone, though.
Yeah. We'll do a show where it's like hot ones, but it's just shots of liquor. They get progressively stronger. We don't have to drink, but they do. And we ask them questions after every shot.
It'd be pen
It's
rip.
called shot ones.
Rip ones.
Cold ones. That IP's already taken. Fuck. Hot ones, cold ones, shot ones. And if they don't take the shot, then we
Choke
can hit them with a
ones.
taser. Or we can splash water on them.
I'm all for tasing people.
Yeah.
Or putting dog collars on their neck and yanking them.
Did I show you that video of that guy?
Yeah, he deserved that
Dude,
shit.
that guy was getting the shit kicked
He
out of
got
him.
airborne, dude.
They pulled the collar so hard, his entire body left the earth for a second. He was flying.
Natural.
Culture.
You know what's... Oh, never mind. You're not going to agree with me on that.
What?
No, you're not going to agree with me on
What?
that. I'm not bringing it up,
Say
you
it.
sicko.
Say it.
No,
Just
it's
say it.
gross to sort chicken without gloves on.
To sort chicken without gloves on?
Yeah, we're all chicken without gloves on.
What do you mean?
At restaurants, it's gross to do it without gloves on. Like breasts and...
Oh, if I'm working, yeah, for sure. I'm
Okay,
throwing gloves
good.
on. Yeah,
Woody didn't.
that's
A
disgusting.
lot of people didn't, and I would yell at him. I'd be like, you're gross people.
Yeah, and then you have to wash your hands. Washing hands is the worst. I love
Woody
gloves
washed
because I
his
can.
fucking hands?
I don't know why. No, I don't think
even
he
know
did.
why you said that. He didn't do that.
I forget when we're talking about Woody, we have to put
He's
all
not
logic.
he's not a normal man.
No, he's on a. He operates in his own world.
Kicks
Like I
the
said,
dumpster.
in his brain, he's at war, dude. He's constantly at
Dumpster
battle.
like 30 times.
He's probably been shot at. He's like, I am at war.
I need to blur his face and post that clip of
The-
him kicking the dumpster.
Oh, kicking the dumpster and the egg one.
No, that would just be a blur with an egg on top. That would be clear.
Just post the video of him doing the egg thing then with no edits. No blur.
He's such a psycho.
Full send.
He's such a psycho.
What we should do is we should promote that video on TikTok. That would get people interested in what we have to offer. Because if
On
we're offering
Instagram.
videos of Woody smashing 24 eggs on his head, especially in this economy, bro, that's like
Dude, He
$1,000.
smashed one egg. He would not smash two.
We
Oh,
could-
no, he smashed a dozen. He only got a good video on one. He only showed me one. He didn't like the other 11 takes.
Well, we could get him to just.
It could have been the first egg. It could have been the third egg. It could have been the last egg. We don't know. All we know is he tried 11 times to get the best video. That's the type of man Woody is. He tries to make the best, highest quality content for the people.
You know what? We should get him on.
He smashed 11
we should
eggs.
have him
What
as a
else do you think we could
correspondent.
get him to smash on his head?
Bricks,
Probably. We could get him to do kung fu for us.
apples,
We could get him to fight the homeless for us.
rocks. I want to see him smash rocks on
But the problem with fighting the homeless, it's not a clear victory for Woody, even if we feed and clothe him. He's not built like that.
Well, this is good. There's something nice about having an underdog under our belt and being like, yeah, he's 1-11, but who gives a shit? He has the heart of a lion.
He does a third of the line.
Yeah, he goes out there. He
has the
fucking-
body of a drug addict.
Yo, the heart of the lion, body of a drug addict. That's our guy. That's the guy who's gonna push it to the limits for us. You think anyone else is gonna give their 100% for us? No, we have to have people on the fringe operating under the law, with no laws.
Those are the people that really care about the betterment of society.
That's when
and
people are
convenience.
like, I don't have anyone on my team. If I'm in a bad situation, no one has our back. You know who has your back? And you say, Woody.
Woody.
So I have what's it called when you go into a house and you won't come out and SWAT surrounds you? There's a standoff. Woody, I'm
Yeah.
going to stand off with SWAT. Woody would be like, I'll hit him with my car and pop out with guns.
No, I don't think he'd do that. I think he'd be like, that's not good. Then
you
you'd
come
have to
pick
be like,
me up?
hey, Woody, can you come pick me up? And he's like, no problem.
No
and
problem.
then he would just drive up and act like there's nothing going on and park right in front. The police would be like, what are you doing, you fucking idiot? You'd be like, I don't know.
Dude, my friend called. I'm Uber.
I'm
I'm an Uber.
You can't get involved. I'll take you to court. I'm Woody. You don't want a problem with me.
The township police just see his car driving across, like, right above, just coming out of fucking nowhere. It's just Woody's car. All of the roads are shut down. They're like, how the fuck did he get on this
The
road?
Lone Ranger.
I
tell you,
Woody's
he took his shitty Honda Civic off road. That's how. Woody's pulling up in a Honda Civic from the dirt.
He drove through the woods around a police barricade. That's how he got here. That's how he's gonna get out too. He is the Lone Ranger, dude. He's the last samurai. He's the Lone Ranger.
That's exactly cowboy. What he would do, too.
Dude, he's an astronaut.
He's a pioneer.
Dude, he is not from this world. He's an astronaut.
He really isn't from this world. I don't know how he exists.
No, he's
we haven't even talked about his rap battles. He used to rap battle people on Facebook, dude, every night. He probably still does.
Rap battling people on Facebook.
She uses his mom's because he's got banned too many times.
So some old lady
so he's saying mean shit, dude.
It's like
he's saying bad shit to people.
Some elderly ladies' fucking Facebook pages. They're getting requests being like, "Rap battle me, pussy."
You know
like, what the fuck?
You know how bad you have to be to get banned from Facebook 3 times?
You got banned 3 times
with one account.
How? What was he doing?
Rap battling people aggressively, I assume.
So he was just hitting it.
Yeah, dude.
He was just hitting it on Facebook Live.
He used to write like verse at work. I'd be like, what are you doing? I'd be like, you look like Eminem.
I'd be like, I am an Eminem.
I am Eminem. I love 8 Mile. It's like, Woody, you don't even sing them. You just put them in comments. You're more of a poet.
Oh, he's like, not even singing them?
Oh, dude, he just writes them out in the comments.
And then he reads them on Facebook?
Well, I assume the person he's rap battling reads them back. I don't know how it works. I'm not real sure about the
So he's more of a
schematics.
ghostwriter.
Kinda, I guess.
Maybe he's ghostwriting for Eminem after all.
Probably not.
Could be.
I don't even know.
Maybe that's why we haven't heard from him.
Woody probably uses symbols. Well. I don't know if he writes. He probably writes
he also
symbols
uses
that only he understands.
That's power, though. No one can take his work. Most people look at it, he's like, it's just drawing, there's 400 snakes on
just
this
a
page.
Picture of a penis in a vacuum. It's like, oh, Woody, we know what that is.
Denim chicken.
You're saying he sucks cock.
Woody's like, fuck, how'd you get that?
Woody loves to accuse me. Woody
together?
Used to love to accuse people of being gay. And then he accused someone and they're like, well, I'm bisexual. And Woody went, ew.
What do you mean you're bisexual?
What does that mean? You like boys and girls? You can do that? That changed my life.
I feel like Woody's definitely been tossed around or has tossed a guy around.
Probably. You want to know something about Woody?
He's clearly been in jail.
Someone's tricking him into thinking that he's a father of a child. I don't know. What? Yeah, dude. I think a prostitute's tricked him into thinking that he's the dad of her child.
That must be like, Waterpark Lottery is being a hooker and getting fucked by a retarded person and being like, oh, I can trick him into child support forever. You can say for
I think that's exactly what happened.
6 years, you can send them you can send Woody a picture of the same baby you found on Google Images and be like, baby looks good. Here's $2,000.
He told me he did not want to be a part of its life, but he would pay for it. And I was like, dude.
Jesus Christ.
I don't think it's yours. It's black. She's white. Where does that?
Woody's white.
Where does that come in?
Dude, unless your cum is black, dude, which is not.
I don't know for sure, but I hope it's not.
Maybe he's albino.
No,
maybe
I've seen his dad, mom, and
you've met the whole clan?
I've met the whole clan.
There are a bunch of. Are they also retards?
The parents aren't, but the kids are, dude.
Really?
The mom must have been a drinker.
Yeah, they must have been doing something, or she was getting piped down by some retard with extra strong genes.
Woody's sister, what's it? She had a whole ass family, like 4 kids. Then she decided she wanted to be a model, got pregnant from a black guy, divorced the dad, married the black guy, and ran away to L.A. for 3 months. Then she came back, and the other family was like, we don't want any part of you.
Good. Honestly, that's when women do that shit, that's... You know, if a dude leaves his family, that's one thing. But if a woman abandons her children, she needs to be hunted down and executed. I believe that.
And that Woody have to take a major part in that child's upbringing? Are you kidding me?
Yeah, this is what happens when women
threw
run
that
away.
Kid to the woods.
Fucking Woody gets to raise a child. That should never happen in society.
Burping and telling him shit.
In any other situation or circumstance, Woody would be barred from being close to children. Now he's being forced to raise one. 5 children.
Woody took an active part in 5 children that she abandoned life.
She needs to be put down. That's a bad choice you made.
You made 5 monsters.
You made a bad choice. Now you got to pay for it.
5 monsters.
You made 5 monsters, and now Woody's going to break all of them. He has a cell. He's creating a terrorist cell. You supplied him.
People willing to drive through
They're going to charge her with terrorism, supplying terrorism, supplies to terrorism. Yeah, they're going to lock her ass up. You're going to be in Guantanamo getting waterboarded.
I wonder what Woody... Oh, obviously a woman. Woody would kill women. What am I thinking? 100% from every story, it's always been attacking women.
Laws, you know, people are like, whenever you get like, even like people who like don't break any laws, but they get pulled over by a cop and get a speeding ticket, they're like, fuck the laws. Laws are
Thank
fucking
God
bullshit.
Woody knows nothing of Islam, or else he'd be Islamic.
Not only he would become an...
Dude, think about it.
Yeah, you're right. He probably
Just
would.
think about
But
it.
laws are literally created to protect innocent people from Woodies.
Yeah.
They're written to send people like Woody to jail, to be like, no, they can't be a part of society.
They're not normal.
Which is like, if you have that begs the question, if you have someone like Woody, isn't it just in everybody's best interest just to dispatch them?
Usually is.
Yeah.
85% of the time, probably.
I can't think of a scenario where it's best not to kill that person.
Well, what if there are 5 kids abandoned by the mother and need help being raised? Wouldn't it be great to let that person
Michael, this is why we
take
have
an active role in their life?
This is why we have an institution like the Supreme Court, okay? Because it's not for men like us to decide. It's for people like judges and juries. We have to come to conclusions through court. But I just think the mom, she's getting it. Woody's also getting it. What we do with these 5 kids?
Woody is a beast.
Maybe
I don't
we
think he
drop them
can
off in
die.
the woods and we do experiments.
There's a chance Woody can't die.
He's like a Highlander.
There's a real chance he can't die. Unless another one of his breed take him down. You're right. He is a Highlander.
Yeah. He has to be dispatched by another Woody. And then that's...
And there aren't any more Woodies on this earth.
That's the problem, is that they're few and far between. But the problem is they're all consolidating power, because whenever they kill someone of their own kind, they absorb their powers. So they get fucking crazier.
Woody's probably killed about 80 Woodies then.
You think so?
Yeah, he's probably
that's why
wiping
he's
them
so
off the
powerful.
world. Off the map.
He killed a 1,000-year-old Woody, and that's really what put him over the edge. He's like, I've just consumed 800 souls. I've consumed
17 beers a day.
I have the ability to drink 17 beers a day. He's like,
I have the ability to drink 2 tall boys on my way to work and not get pulled over. Woody, they know what you're doing.
I have Woody's figured out secrets to the universe. I can drink.
Woody got hit by a school bus and still got a ticket for not wearing his seatbelt.
That's only something Woody can achieve. Yeah, well, he got hit by a bus, but the police are like, no, this is the one guy you can hit. This is literally the one person in the town you can hit.
I said, Woody, why didn't you why didn't you sue the school? And he goes, I didn't want her to lose her job. And I was like, dude, you had to get stitches on your face.
Woody's like, I don't even give a fuck about that.
What? No, I've told this story before, but I woke up to a text from Woody with money on blood on it, then some bars, and then him saying, I got hit by a school bus. So I'm in the hospital.
So was it his own money that got blood on?
Yep. Yep. He let blood drip on his money. I'm pretty sure just to take that picture.
He's like, this is sweet. Well, he's a photographer, dude. He's a cinephile.
He's a rapper.
He's a rapist.
That's what I was about to say on accident. He's a goon. He's a stalker. He points a gun at women and children.
He's a triple threat, bro.
He's a triple threat.
This is why we need him under our brand, we could just have him be a correspondent. It's like, just film the 15-minute, like the craziest 15 minutes of your week, film it and send it to us.
Would
and
he
we'll
just
put you
do
on.
what you do for 15 minutes on camera?
Yeah.
Give us some karate this week.
Yeah, and we'll just interrupt it to do the ads so people actually watch the ads and we get paid for them. We'll have Woody be like 15 minutes. Just do whatever the fuck you want. That would be easily
you
the greatest.
can't touch yourself, Woody. No.
We'll just replay an old clip that he sent us where he's not jacking off. Be like, you don't get paid this week, Woody. You don't get your deviled eggs this week, you piece of shit. Quit jacking off on camera. Nobody wants to see that.
A lot of Waterpark people like deviled eggs, you're right.
Yeah, that's what you can get them to do about just about anything.
Here.
They're amongst us. The Woodman. You don't get your 36 eggs.
Woody's
this
a
week.
10 Waterpark. That's what it was. That's who it is. That's a 10.
That's
a 10.
He's the puppet master. He controls the water
He's the
park.
scale. He breaks the scale.
He breaks the scale. He's the one who does. He's just Adult Swim. That's him. He gets in the pool. It's Adult Swim only. He scares the other adults. They go, oh fuck. A retarded man.
The alpha's here.
Yeah. Oh shit. The 10. Woody.
The king of our breed.
Papa Waterpark is here.
Papa Waterpark.
He's the only one allowed in the lazy river.
If it's a lazy river, Woody gets in it.
Woody just
gotta get out.
Woody probably, when he gets to the lazy river,
He probably secretes poison.
he probably just screams at people till it leaves, and then he tosses a 24 pack in and just jumps in, and as they drift over to him, he just cracks them open. Cans.
And then he sexually harasses women while they watch him take up the entire lazy river.
He just
I'm gonna follow you home tonight.
I'm
As the
following
beers
you
get
home.
deeper.
He
He says worse and worse shit to women. It's honor. It's culture.
we need to
That's
hit him with a
Waterpark
missile. He
culture.
needs to get hit with a missile.
I think he'd survive.
Think so?
Dude, I told you what he did with the raccoon, did I not?
He wouldn't survive one of those Ukrainian drones. There's no way.
Dude,
Those fuck people up, dude. We could hit Woody with one of those.
I think he'd recover.
What is he, fucking Wolverine, dude? What are we
Maybe.
talking about?
If you're the king of the water park, you might become Wolverine.
He might be part crab, where you can just regenerate limbs and shit, like Deadpool.
Like a starfish.
Yeah, it's over.
You can't
It's
do
like
too
that
much
co-
damage to what
it's like that-
mitosis is.
Do you remember that mission from Call of Duty 4 where you're a sniper and you shoot the Arabs? You shoot him, but the bullet misses him, but it rips his arm off? That's Woody. He would just Deadpool out and have a tiny baby arm the next day. Just like a crab. Be like, you can't stop me, dude.
No,
I'm 800 years old, dude. You know how many...
way up.
Oh, wait. That's right, dude. We're not Highlanders. We can't kill Woody. We can hit him with as many drones as we want. It's not.
It's gonna bounce off.
Yeah.
He's gonna eat them. Then they're gonna explode in his belly.
And if you're not a Highlander and you hit Woody with a drone, dude, your life is over. As soon as he heals, dude, he's coming after you.
He used to always bitch about dinner.
He wants his eggs. He
About
wants
the
his fucking-
dinner his mom would make him. He'd always bitch about it every day.
Why?
Because I think she would make things he didn't like on purpose. Because she got mad at him.
Probably because she's fucking sick with.
Yeah, I'd be
with that.
sick of his bullshit too. He kicked her dining room chairs off the porch and broke them.
Oh yeah, he was doing furniture karate like a fucking 9-year-old.
Like a normal guy, a normal drunk man thing to do.
He's just a latchkey kid. He's just a large
But
latchkey
he's
kid.
48. This man was 48 when I knew him.
He doesn't have a male role figure.
No, he does. His dad gives him money every week.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, I forgot his
A
dad's
lot of
alive.
money.
Yeah, and he's a drug dealer.
Supposedly. It's successful and supposedly.
And then he made a Woody. But he's so
He
disappointed.
made 2 Woodies. I think the thing is, Woody would be the one the parents are proud of.
He made a Woody and a Woodette.
Think about it. The Woodette is so much worse. What she's done is so much worse than what Woody did.
Dude, she's on the FBI's most wanted list. She's armed and dangerous, and they're gonna execute her. They're gonna pull her over. It's gonna be some some fucking sheriff in the middle of nowhere. Is gonna pull over this FBI most wanted. They're be like, you abandoned 5 children. 4 of them were white. This is the death, but you don't even get a trial. I was told.
All 5 were white. She kept the black one.
All right, guys. 614-585-2292.
Again,
Call
that's
us in.
614-585-2292.
Tell us what you do with this lady.
614-585-2292. Tell us what you would do to that lady. Would you diddle her? Are you like Diddy?
Would
That's been
you,
the
if you saw her
podcast.
driving, would you
Jack
do
maneuver
the
her into
pit
a
maneuver?
ditch?